Hello, welcome. I'm Tish with Starlove Healing. Thank you so much for watching. I am here to do a North Node reading on Taurus. So if you don't know what your North Node is, please go find out. Cafe Astrology is a really great and accurate site, and then come back and watch for your specific North Node. I like to do my readings for North Node placement as opposed to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, because to me your North Node is your destiny. It's your soul's calling. It is literally what you are meant to do. That's a little confirmation in this lifetime. So if you're going to be drawn to tarot, that's probably what you're trying to have guidance in, is what to do, how to move forward with anything in life. So what better way than to actually read for your North Node? To me, this is more of the most accurate personal reading that we can have as a collective. So, welcome. And this one is going to be for Taurus. So, I'm going to be shuffling, and I'll kind of give you a background on that. North Node in Taurus, where to start on that is that means that your South Node is in Scorpio. So your South Node is what you accomplished and mastered in your past life. So that now is your North Node is the opposite sign, which would be Taurus. So usually when we come into this already mastering your South Node, you kind of fall back into that energy, but because it's going to feel comfortable, it's going to feel very easy. But we're not here to just be easy. Our soul is here to grow. So how to do that is by embracing your North Node in Taurus. So what I read was Taurus North Node really need to harness in this lifetime believing in themselves, working on their self-esteem, and then bringing in stability. Because and they also did really touch on the fact that with North Node in Taurus, you might have had a really rough childhood, traumas and things of such nature, but the more later in your life, that will all become stable, and it will just get more and more and more comfortable. So, but what you can look back on your South Node with regarding that is that Scorpio is all about, they're a transcendental sign. So they're all very mysterious. They want to uncover secrets. And they are all relatable traumas, betrayals, backstabbing, anything that has some sort of trauma energy to it, it can be regarding Scorpio sign. So what I'm trying to say is that you might fall back into that, and you might find yourself being very interested in observing other people that might be going through some trauma or some drama, really is what I was trying to say. And it might intrigue you, and it might catch your attention, because it is something that you are used to. And so you are engaging in either yourself causing drama or in someone else's drama I kind of felt like for the hell of it. So that's why Taurus North Node really needs to kind of detach from that. So the more and more you can detach from drama, the more stable you're going to see your growth elevate and perpetuate at. It's going to be faster growth when you can kind of just somehow eliminate yourself from that. Now, that sounded weird when I was reading it, because who likes drama? There are people who like drama. I'm not saying that you do, but if you were to look back and think about things, you might be intrigued when someone is reality TV or whatnot. Like, it might be your obsession or your, thing. So, anyways, that is a little bit of a history of what North Node in Taurus has come from and is going toward. So, okay, I'm going to ask Archangel Metatron what you can, what you need to know right now. So, okay, I don't know, that didn't fully come out, so we're going to keep going. Thank you. Whoa. I don't know if any other sign has gotten 2 cards, by the way. I think maybe 1. I can't remember it right this second, but okay. Go with the flow. Paddle on. This is a beautiful place. It's in this beautiful, serene environment on a canoe. Just one person, just, a solid solitude. I can't say that word. Solitude energy. And this one says, conquering fear. Start today. Oh. Being embraced by angels, by your spirit team. Having comfort in that. I am reading from this book because it is an incredible source of knowledge and wisdom. And that's number 42 and 17. So go with the flow, paddle on. You are asked to take a moment to think about what you really believe. Do you believe that life is a dangerous place where you are not equipped to survive? A place where unseen dangers lie behind everything? Or do you feel at peace with life, ready to allow Archangel Metatron to steer you where you need to be, flowing in your own way and power toward the next destination? The energy of flow helps you to understand that to trust in spirit means you are given what you need for your journey. You are provided with a simple boat to nail down life's meandering ways. You do not need unnecessary burdens or luxuries. You will be given what you need at any one time, so that you can travel light, unhindered by heavy pressure or possessions. Which is really interesting because Taurus love possessions and luxuries. Oh man, sorry. It says, you are provided with a simple oar to steer yourself. How do you see this? As something inadequate for your purpose, or all that you actually need? For there are many unseen forces at work in the process of flow. If you could see this, it would make it easier for you to adopt this stance. Yet it would make a mockery of flow, which is about trust and faith. You never set off down the river unprepared, and you are always supported by Archangel Metatron at every twist or turn. You are asked to really feel into this now. Ask yourself who makes the water smooth, enabling safe passage through the wildest whirlpools and cascading waterfalls. Even when you reach the water's edge and you can see nothing of the horizon, Metatron is there to carry you and your boat safely to the next place along the way. If you could only flow and allow the spiritual realm to carry you, let go and surrender. You would be able to see the beauty all around you on every part of your journey forward. It is a journey without beginning or end, the path of eternal life that takes us through incarnation into the next. And it is so much easier for body, mind, and soul if we let go and flow. A fluid state, free of control, ego, or will, that just allows life to unfold in its own pace, in its own time, and in its own way. Everything is provided. Flow and you will see. Oh, that's beautiful, guys. Everyone needs that message, but there's some reason you're getting that message today. Conquering fear, start today. And then I said that. Oh my God, I did not plan that, guys. I promise you. Oh my God. Okay. Fear makes you feel small, fragile, threatened, and unable to take the next steps. You may also feel isolated, and yet you are not alone. Many angels surround you, wishing to help. So often, though, you forget to call on them, and then when you do ask, you doubt that they've even heard. And so you ask again and again, weakening your own faith that they are actually there. Yet angels have been around you since you were first born. They heralded your arrival, have celebrated your successes, and have tried to pick you up when you have failed or have been hurt or needed their care and love. They remind you that you have already accomplished and conquered many things and have always survived and grown stronger. This new fear around you now has arisen out of your own shadow. It is the side of you that mistakenly thinks it keeps you safe by staying exactly where you are, never trying anything new and always maintaining the status quo. It is, however, an illusion. These feelings and negative voices in your head that say I can't or I won't are just an energetic block that can be broken through proclaiming I can and I will. Say that. I can and I will. I think that's all that really feels like I need to say on that card. There was more, but I usually go with that, and sometimes I feel so called to read the whole thing, and sometimes I feel called to read just bits and pieces of it. Whew. Guys. Oh, man. Okay, well, this just flew out, as you can see. It was an amusement park. This is my own self-created deck called Portal Powers. And so it's amusement park. It says, around and around we go, where we land, nobody knows. And then it says, whee! So when I wasn't going to let it go because it was too quick, but then I realized exactly it is true, because exactly what that book said. Are you going to stay where you are in the status quo, or are you going to break out of something that you are in a perpetual loop on, going around and around and around like a Ferris wheel? Because that's what that is. I don't know if you can tell from that far away, but that's what it is. So, all right. And I will say this. This is something that you probably thought when you got on the ride, it was going to be fun, and it was going to be just exactly what you wanted. It probably was what you needed to get on. You always, it is, every ride is fun at first. But if you don't know when you're supposed to, like when they come to ask you if you're going to get off, are you getting off? Or are you like, oh, I don't know what I should do. And then you just keep going back around again until the next time they ask you, are you going to get off? That is where that energy, cannot be as fun anymore. And we all do it. All do it. So, and then we got the fire portal. Watch the flame dance. And then it says, in the intensity, you will find the answer. And also, I don't know if anyone's ever done a flame meditation. Oh my God, it is so cool. Especially if you're a fire, like sun, moon sign, and you're fire, try it. I mean, research it before you do it, but try to stare into the fire and see what comes to you. It's pretty powerful, especially for the fire signs. All right, so maybe you're starting to feel the heat on something. And I just saw 555 on my clock, so yeah. Okay, this is done. All right. Let's get some more. Oh wait, no. I went for this, but this is my Lenormand deck, but I think I want to get some tarot. Man, that just was a whole bunch of hard. Has something been hard lately? Didn't really flow together. What can we know? What can the collective know right now? Thank you. Oh, I think it's 5 of Cups, isn't it? No, 7 of Swords. Oh, so I mean, take a look at that. Just look at the image. Getting away with something sneakily, right? He's sneaking off. He's got a knife in his hand. and he is sneaking out under the moonlight. So some sort of, like, the moon always is symbolizing something hidden, illusions, but it's never not seen. Whatever you do in life is never not seen by the divine. So no matter what you thought you might have gotten away with, it is still something you didn't get away with, because you know why? Because you know you did it. And your conscience is always checking you, right? But the great part about this type of card is that the Seven of Swords, to me, also signifies something that you didn't do with ill intent. You did not. You did it because it suited you in a situation at that time. It's best example I can explain here. It's like calling in sick to work when you're not really sick. But you had things you have to do. Like, I have a list of errands I have to do. I gotta run by this place. I gotta deliver this. I gotta pick up that. And eventually, if you don't do these all, what's the word for it? If you put them all off on one day, then eventually you have to do that, right? So the point here is that it's when you call in sick, when you're not really sick, it's not like you're doing out of like malice or anything like that. It's just, it's suiting me. I need to do this, right? So, but it is something you are getting away with by, maybe telling a little lie or something like that. But let's see, Seven of Swords. Or you feel like someone did this to you. That's another key here. And then we got Seven of Cups. Lots of options, lots of things to choose from, not really knowing what to choose. There's too many options here. See that guy? He's just like, I don't know, but the point here is that if you ask your angels and you go with the flow and stop having fear about something, whatever this is, the one that you're supposed to pick that has whatever amazing thing underneath it will all of a sudden become clear. All of a sudden. And the bottom of the deck was Judgment. So something that you're going to probably have to make a judgment call on. The divine is probably going to be asking you to decide if you made the right, if you had, what makes sense. You're going to have to make a judgment call. And do it from your heart space. I was about to say, when I saw the Judgment, I was about to say justice, but then I realized it's not justice, it's judgment. But I felt like the Justice card was here, like having to really be fair and just in this decision to yourself and to whoever else is in the situation. Oh, yes, guys, the Celtic knot. Unconditional love. I just said, make this from your heart space. Make this decision from your heart space. And there's the ship. You have a North Star to guide you, okay? The waters are very calm here. It's not a rough sea, it's very calm. So understand, and strength was behind that. So overcoming challenges. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that because unfortunately my camera goes off at 20 minutes no matter what. I haven't figured it out. So I apologize. Anyways, I think this was a really amazing reading for a good guiding on where you're going and what to do. So if you resonate, please comment, like the video, and share if you know of anyone that would be helpful for this. Again, join me again when next month, and y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.